Welcome back!
Woo!
Yay!
We are returning to the Royal Romance, Book 1.
Chapter 4.
Woo!
Save the Last Dance.
Woo!
Alright, as always, I am Luna. I am joined by Artemis
Why, hello there.
and Mooney.
Welcome!
And let's just jump right into it, guys.
Yeah.
And maybe this time I can censor myself.
Nah.
Alright.
The Royal Romance. Chapter 4, Save the Last Dance. It's the night of the masquerade at the palace. You're walking over to the prince to claim the last dance of the evening, and you find him talking to Lady Penelope as you approach.
And that's how my family acquired its 5th golden poodle statue.
I can relate. Don't get me started on the Queen's antique goblet collection.
Excuse me. May I cut in?
Short, simple, to the point.
Yeah.
If you must. I must. Because he said I have to.
Penelope reluctantly walks away as the prince turns to you. You handled that very well.
I try.
You do more than that. Honestly, you seem as comfortable here as you did back in New York.
Shall we dance? As she's awkward and fumbling the entire time.
The orchestra plays a dreamy waltz as Prince George takes your hand.
I'm not sure I know the steps.
Just follow my lead. With George's strong arms around you, you easily match his movements.
You're an amazing dancer.
My parents would be thrilled to hear that all those years of dance lessons paid off. I'm very glad that I got a moment alone with you, Victoria.
Well, relatively alone. There's only about 100 people watching us right now.
Unfortunately, it's about as much privacy as we might expect, though I do have a trick up my sleeve. He guides you across the ballroom floor and waltzes the two of you out a set of French doors to an unoccupied balcony. We can get a little more privacy out here, at least.
Nice moves.
I try. Now, I want to know how you are. I trust you're being well taken care of here?
Maxwell's been very sweet so far. He flew me out here and set me up with a room and everything. I haven't met his brother yet.
Ah, the Duke. He's different from Maxwell. More serious. But their house has an excellent reputation, mostly due to him.
I see.
What about Cordonia? What do you think of my home so far?
Cordonia. I love it.
Really?
It's beautiful. I love the architecture, the elegant events, the music. It's like something out of a fairy tale.
I'd hope that you would love Cordonia as much as I do. It'd be rather unfortunate for a queen to dislike her kingdom.
Oh, right. I guess that's a pretty important quality in a queen to be.
Just maybe.
Just like a tiny bit. Especially given Cordonia's recent history.
What do you mean?
These last few decades have been somewhat rocky for us. The first queen abandoned my father and my older half-brother. I'm not clear on the exact details, but...
Do you know why she left at least?
She couldn't handle the pressures of courtly life. She came from a lesser noble family, so she hadn't been long at court before the marriage. And my own mother passed away when I was still a child.
You lost your mother. I'm so sorry.
Princey.
This is getting way too
This
close.
is too real, man! This is too real! I have to tell Nerd Husband about this when I get home.
You have to tell him all about it.
Yes.
Oh, help me.
It was a long time ago.
And so the current queen...
She may not be my mother, but she is a wonderful woman who's done her best to lead Cordonia alongside my father. Instability in the monarchy is always dangerous for a small kingdom like ours. Weakened currency, a rise in crime, a drop in tourism, all because of the lives of the rulers.
So that's why you care so much about finding the right queen.
Exactly. I can't just follow my heart, as much as I might want to. There's too many other people I need to think about. Sorry, I didn't mean to burden you with this.
George, you can tell me anything. I'm here for you. Oh, wait, really? You didn't read the other one.
I did read the other one.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You got a lot resting on your shoulders.
True, but I can at least take a moment to sprinkle in tales of my misspent youth.
I wouldn't mind hearing those either.
One summer when I was only 8, my father decided to throw me in the rigors of governing. He made me sit through hours of meetings for 3 weeks straight.
Oh, why?
Finally, I couldn't take another minute. I decided to liberate myself.
Wait, you played hooky?
Yeah, Drake and I stole a monster supply of chocolate from the kitchens, and we hid out in the gardens. We spent the evening making up games to play in the garden maze. Our best one was maze tag. You can see the entrance to the maze over there, by the hedges.
Maze tag? Let me guess, you played tag in the maze.
You've got it. Not our most cleverly named game, but whoever was it had to run after the other person in the maze. You lost if you were it by the time the other person got to the center. We played that for hours, until we nearly collapsed from exhaustion, but we were too stubborn to go back. We used the last of our strength to climb up the tree in the center of the hedge maze and vowed to live out there. We fell asleep in that tree, and I only woke up when I fell off the branch and landed flat on my back, swearing up a storm. I hope this doesn't destroy your image of me as a proper prince.
What surprises me the most is that you know any swear words. Jake knows how to have fun. Sure.
You need to write one of your stories of Princey and Aspen doing exactly that as little kids.
I already have one when someone got stuck up in a tree.
And?
Okay.
There's no maze tag involved in that.
Yeah, we need maze tag now.
Oh. Okay. Drake
So we're
knows
definitely
how
good.
to have fun.
Drake's the best.
That hasn't been my experience.
I know he can be a little rough around the edges, but you'll never find a more loyal friend.
Well, I want to meet the George who plays hooky and sleeps in trees.
I miss those carefree summers, but I'm afraid those days are behind me. On the next swell of the waltz, George guides you through the doors to the ballroom. Inside, George pulls you close so you're swaying together as gradually the music begins to wind down. This song is coming to an end, and the masquerade with it. We'll have to say goodnight soon.
Is this how it's going to be for the next few months? Stealing a couple minutes here and there?
As I said, things are quite different here. I should spend some time with the other girls to be fair to them. But believe me when I say I wish this night didn't have to end.
Who says it has to?
Uh-oh. The last time you got that gleam in your eye, we ended up on a boat to the Statue of Liberty.
Do you regret it?
Never. What are you proposing?
Would you like to meet me at the garden maze?
Yes. But my bodyguards would never allow me to go out there alone.
You wouldn't be alone. I'll be there. Oh my god.
True.
They'll probably like that even less. We shouldn't.
Then why are you smiling?
Because we both know how much I want to.
In that case, I'll be there in 20 minutes. I hope I won't be alone.
Victoria.
Bye.
I'm already leaving.
Yes.
The waltz comes to an end and everyone in the ballroom applauds. Before you walk away, the George... Before you walk away, the prince spins you close, his head bent towards yours. I'll see you in 20.
So cute.
Adorable.
So cute.
20 minutes later, George joins you outside.
Cutting it a little close there.
I was trapped in a conversation about table seating for tomorrow's picnic, but I managed to tear myself away for you. Shall we? You take his arm and head toward the gardens together.
We're playing tag, right?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. It really is beautiful here at night.
I wish I could take the credit, but the gardens out here were my mother's vision. I think it was her last wish before, well, sometimes when I stroll this garden at night, I think of her. He looks up at the stars.
I'm sure she appreciates that.
Thanks. The garden holds a lot of good memories as well.
This is where you and Drake played maze tag growing up, right?
Yeah, you probably think it's silly, don't you?
Sounds like a lot of fun. In fact, tag! Do it, George!
Yeah!
Frick yeah! You clap him on the shoulder and start off running. You hear a laugh as George starts to run after you. Cheater! Despite your head start, he comes close to catching up with you.
Gotta get away.
Up ahead, you can see the maze entrance and the wet grass shortcut straight through it.
Should take the shortcut.
Yeah. You take the shortcut, picking up speed, and manage to stay ahead of him.
Ha!
You're doing this in heels, too, still.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Heels and a dress.
Yeah.
And a mask.
We got this.
You weave through the maze just ahead of him.
George said that there was a tree at the center.
You navigate the maze's twists and turns, heading for the top of a large tree you see in the distance until you round the last corner. Before you lies a straight path to the center of the maze where a swing sways prettily from a large tree.
It's so pretty!
Ooh, gorgeous!
Yeah.
Whoa.
You can hear George's footsteps behind you.
Hide in the bushes! Oh, wait, tackle George. Wait, tackle George.
You wait until he turns the corner. I'm catching up.
Not so fast.
You dive forward and tackle him. Your momentum knocks the two of you off balance. Whoa. You both topple over, laughing as you roll together before coming to a stop near the swing. We made it. The center of the maze.
And I do believe I win.
How do you figure that?
Easy, I'm on top. Artemis's
So
face.
perfect!
Oh, my town!
So goddamn perfect!
Way too fucking perfect shit.
Artemis and Moody's faces just instantly went like, yes.
Yes.
Hey, we don't know who tagged who at the end there. I want a second ruling.
Well, we don't always get what we want, even princes.
He laughs, and then his face turns serious as he gazes up at you.
Oh, holy shit!
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, I see you, Princey.
I accept.
They got a few buttons pop there.
I think we
a
should
few
pop
more.
a few more.
I can do more.
Something about you, it just feels right to be around you.
George, I feel the same way.
Are you sure it isn't just the flowers and the twinkling lights? Never.
I feel the same way.
Victoria. He reaches up to cup your cheek, his fingers warm against your skin.
Is she that confident yet?
She's on top of him.
He's pulling her in.
And she's on top of him.
Do it.
Now, gravity.
Do it.
Gravity.
Yeah.
You lean down, your lips capturing his. His hands curve around you as he brings you close. And then he shakes himself and pulls away. We shouldn't. I don't know what will happen, and game of love.
I know.
What is it about you, Victoria? When you're around, you make me want to break all the rules.
Maybe you need someone like that in your life.
Maybe I do. This was unexpected, but somehow perfect.
You laughed more in this maze than you did all night in that masquerade.
I guess I really needed this. Thank you. An amazing event.
No problem. I had fun too. Will I see you soon?
Yes, tomorrow. It'll be very busy, but I'll find the time.
I look forward to it.
George lifts your hand to kiss it.
It's so cute.
Right, that's me. Until then.
He's so cute!
Back in your room, you're about to prepare for bed when there's a knock at your door. You answer
Oh,
it.
yay. Maxwell, hey!
I know it's late, but there's someone you should meet.
I don't want to meet this person.
Bertrand, this is the one I was telling you about. Vicky. Maxwell steps aside to let in an imposing man with a stern expression.
This is the girl you've chosen to represent our house.
Yep! Nailed it, right? Vicky, this is my older brother, Bertrand.
It's nice to meet you, Bertrand.
The proper way to address a duke is Your Grace.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Your Grace.
Maxwell didn't mention the stick up your ass.
That's Aspen,
That's Aspen.
I'm so sorry, Your Grace.
At least it looks like you can be trained.
Hey, I'm not your pet.
He doesn't mean it like that.
Maxwell, a word with you in private.
Yeah, let me punch you real quick. Bertrand grabs Maxwell's arm and hauls him out of your room. He slams the door behind him, but you can faintly hear their voices through it.
It sounds like they're talking about me. I should give them privacy.
Listen!
But it's Vicky. Not Aspen.
Goddamn Victoria.
Yeah,
Why are you all upset now, Victoria?
because you're not going to listen at the door.
I'm so sorry that I let people have their goddamn privacy.
Yeah, how dare you?
Alright.
It's okay, we'll be Aspen in another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah. You hear some indistinct shouting, but after a few moments, the door is thrown open.
Sorry to leave you alone, my dear, but I had some important matters to discuss with my brother. While Maxwell's been trapezing around with the prince, I've been back here doing the real work of running our house and estate. And that, as it were, is where you come in.
Oh, I do?
Perhaps Maxwell didn't fully explain this to you, but if our house puts forth the prince's choice, we'll win fame and recognition.
Something we could really use right now, actually. Because we're kind of broke.
Maxwell, you overstep.
Sorry?
You're broke? There's no shame in being broke.
Guess that explains why I had to buy my own dress for the masquerade.
No, legit. But-
Honestly.
But yeah, the first one is what Victoria would say.
Yeah.
I've been broke plenty of times.
Thanks, Vicky.
It's entirely different for us.
Oh. Do you get money if I marry the prince?
Not directly, but we can leverage the prestige to great effect. It would be best to get that leverage before others found out our situation. In the circles we run in, if word got out of our financial ruin, it would be a scandal.
But our name is still worth something in Cordonia. At the very least, we can introduce you to the right people, get you invitations to the right events. I only regret that we can't offer you more.
Speaking of which, have you prepared for tomorrow's event?
Event?
That's the Derby.
You know what a derby is, right?
Fancy horse race.
Very good.
I don't like that I made you happy.
It'll be your first opportunity to make an impression on the press. They'll be covering the event.
They don't get a lot of opportunities to see the royals, so they'll jump at this chance.
Oh, I assume they're important then.
Yes, very. Everyone in Cordonia will be influenced by what they write about you.
We're a monarchy, but we serve the people. You'll need their approval if you're going to become queen.
Speaking of which, you should consider your attire for tomorrow. The queen will be present at the derby, and the right outfit will go a long way to earning her favor. I recommend going for a derby look that's modern to impress the queen.
I'll keep that in mind.
I've made an appointment for you in the morning at the boutique already.
We'll speak more tomorrow right before we head out for the derby. Good night.
Night.
The next morning, you enter the dress boutique and find Olivia putting on her outfit for the Derby.
Oh, what is that happening on her head?
Derby attire.
Derby attire.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm surprised to see you here. I thought you'd have gone home by now. Surely you've realized that you don't have a chance at winning.
Olivia, surely you realize you can't intimidate me. There's a real bird nest in your hair that you don't need to hurt others to protect yourself. Okay. I kind of want to roll to see if Victoria can keep her mouth shut about the bird in her hair.
Yes.
Let's roll for that. High
Yes.
or low for Victoria keeping her mouth shut.
We went low for the braids last time. So high, she can keep her mouth shut.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
19.
She can
She
keep her
can
mouth
keep her
shut.
mouth shut.
Then the third one. Unfortunately.
Fair. Huh?
Shh. It's okay. You don't have to say anything. Look, I know we're set up to be rivals, but that doesn't mean we have to dislike each other. I will kill you with kindness.
But, George.
Whatever else is going on, we don't have to hurt each other. God, this is such a Victoria response.
I don't know what kind of game you're playing, Victoria, but you're not going to fool me.
Huh?
Olivia turns away coolly and strides towards the door, but then pauses. Look, I know you're probably going to embarrass us all with your lack of fashion sense later, but try to avoid doing that. You've probably never been to a derby, but you really must look the part. A runway-worthy ensemble is going to get you noticed by the press, but that's just my recommendation.
Uh-huh. Is it like the last time you gave me advice?
No, Never mind. Forget it. I'll see you at the races later, and I won't be holding back.
Okay.
Olivia walks out of the boutique, and you turn to survey the dresses.
Olivia says the press will like something runway-worthy. But Bertram wants me to wear something modern to impress the queen.
Cute.
I don't think Artemis agrees.
Two entirely different reactions. I don't
mind it.
I don't like the color.
I like the hat. I hate the hat.
I like that color much more, though.
Yeah.
But I don't like the dress.
That's fair. And then, yep.
Yeah,
that
okay.
checks out. Okay, so are we doing the press, or are we doing the queen?
Listen, the queen is one woman, the press is many.
So we're doing the press, then?
I was kind of leaning towards the other way.
Should we roll for it?
I guess we're rolling
can
for
roll
it.
for
It
it.
really, truly doesn't
Honestly,
matter.
keep the dice up here.
Neither of
We
them
keep
is a
needing
bad
them.
option.
Huh? Neither is a bad
We're
option.
getting
Yeah.
someone on our side.
Yeah.
Okay, I say low for the press, high for the queen.
Sure.
8, low, so
Okay.
the press.
Press it is.
God, Victoria's dice
Yeah.
do like me half the time.
A little bit.
Go. Besides, I really like that hat.
That's fair.
The other hat's just so god-awful. Anyway,
Derby Diva.
I look hot.
Yeah.
Hope the press likes it. Derby, here I come. I think that's the end of the episode. Yeah.
Will you be able to survive the Derby? Find out in the next chapter.
Maybe.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Love it.
Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Ooh, end of chapter 4.
Woo!
Okay, then.
If you play choices, comment down below your favorite story.
And your favorite romance option.
And if you played this story, tell us what you think about that dress that we just saw.
Do you agree that the color is kind of bad?
But the other one just looks so much worse to me.
I don't mind the outfit. The hat is definitely a tad weird.
Yeah.
But, like, the outfit itself is fine.
that's
I don't like
derby
that
attire,
it has like
though.
the like weird print on it though.
I
Yeah, nah.
Derby stuff is always weird and over dramatic
Can't we
like
just wear
that.
a
Also
t-shirt
that.
and jeans and move about our day?
don't know. Honestly,
If
like, come
only.
on. That's
Anyway.
the truly modern look.
Yeah, t-shirts and jeans. Alright, well, we're gonna head out for the night, guys.
Farewell. Like and subscribe. Leave us comments of whatever you feel like. Not just choices shit. We don't mind.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Farewell.